Today we're taking a look at an ABZAN Blink deck, and the Blink deck's got a lot of really cool upgrades from Brothers War in the form of prototype cards. Now, if you guys don't know what these cards do, I'll throw a few on the screen here for you now, but basically they're creature cards that work with reverse kicker essentially. What I mean by that is you can pay a lot of mana for a big creature or a lesser amount of mana for a smaller version of the same creature. We're going to be exploiting that by blinking these out of the field and back in, and when they come back in, they're going to be the bigger version of themselves for cheaper mana, which is crazy to think about. It's a lot of value, and we're going to be doing this with the Golden Argosy. This is a vehicle that basically says whatever crews it, you're going to be blinking in and out of the battlefield as long as you attack that turn. Which means we can blink our entire field if we wanted to. We've also got creatures with some great ETB effects, things like the Stomper, the Mender, the Titan of Industry. This deck is an absolute value explosion, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. But before we hop into the games, there's going to be a full deck breakdown at the end of today's video, so stick around for that. In the meantime, down below in the links, there's a full deck list, and if you guys enjoy content like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like and subscribe, we're super close to the 10,000 subscriber mark, and I can taste it. And you guys have been great with the subscriptions, man. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support. But with that being said, let's jump into the games, guys. Have some fun. Peace. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a really fun day because we're doing this ABZAN Blink deck, and we've done something like this before in the past. You know, the Golden Argosy is a card that allows us to do some really wild things as far as bouncing our creatures back and forth for added value. And today is going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Opening hand there was pretty bad. This one is also pretty bad, but I guess we keep it because we don't want to mulligan again. Yikes. Okay, let's hope for the best here, guys, because we're going to need some help with the mana and, you know, drawing into what we need for creatures. But we're asking a lot here from our deck. But you know what? We do have a Gix's Command, and it looks like it might be a pretty relevant card against maybe a mono red type of a deck. And we do get a Circuit Mender. That's really good if I can find that third land drop. Definitely going to take advantage of this cut down, slowing the opponent's pace down just a little bit. Now if we could just get that third land. Oh, let's go. Okay, we hit the third land. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now I know it's asking a lot, but if we can find just that fourth land, we're in business. We kept a bad hand. We had to. We kind of had to take a bad mulligan there, but you know what? I think we're coming back, guys. I think we're coming back. The opponent may have something to kill the Circuit Mender with, like a Play with Fire, which is why they probably attacked into us, which is fine. I could use the card draw, honestly, to get this Golden Argosy going. All right. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. You know what? That's what I'm talking about. Sasuke's got my back. He likes that. Let's go, man. We're down to 19, which is really good in this spot because the opponent could have, you know, dealt a lot more damage to us, but we've been keeping up. We've been doing all right. Still feeling pretty sick, by the way, guys. Still working through it, but I am feeling a lot better than I was a few days ago, so I should be okay. This is not good though, because I need this Gix's Command to go off before that gets too big. Let's go. Oh, things are going so well right now. Let's go with the command. Be one of those. Boom, boom. Dude, Gix's Command, actually a really good sweeper. Actually a super good sweeper. Especially if you're running big creatures like we are, and it doesn't really affect your board. And then also the things that you do have that are small, you're going to be exiling with the boat first and then sweeping the board. It's just such a good sweeper for us because a lot of the times it's going to be acting as a one-sided sweeper. Play with Fire right to the face. All right, we're not out of the woods yet though, guys. We have a lot of things we got to figure out. This is going to create us another body though to block with because we get the 7 lands. All right, if we get a Titan of Industry off the top, I'm going to be super stoked. Now, I could attack in with the boat, obviously blinking that in and out, but it doesn't seem like that's worth it to me, to be honest. I think we just play defensive right now, say go, you know, hold up the blocks, and hope the opponent doesn't find enough burn spells to get through, because we have good blocks here. Would have loved to get the Rust Goliath going here, but I don't think we had time, unfortunately. What a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Okay, we can only play one. That's a card though, man. That is a card. Again, I don't think we need, well, we could blink this actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's blink this. That way it comes in as a 5/4 body. Now we give lifelink to the Stomper. And we get right back into this game. What do you guys say? What do you say we get right back into this game? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yep. Opponent down to 1 card. We're back up to 11 life total. And we've got this blinking back in as a 5/4 body now. Mono. Gonna give 1/1 counter to something here. Bloodthirsty Adversary, not a bad creature to do that for. And they get to play with fire or something. Yeah, it's play with fire. Okay. Play with fire, gonna go right to the face, obviously. Been seeing a lot of mono red, by the way, guys. I don't know if it's the algorithm, but if you play this deck, I've been seeing a lot of mono red, that's for sure. This game could have gotten really sideways for us too, but we were able to find the lands that we needed and whatnot, which was great. That was a really strange attack. But we'll take it. Down to 5. You hate to see a land off the top there, that's for sure. But this is now going to become a 10/10 next turn. They say good game, but you never know until the last second. Let's just wait and see. Let's see what they have to do. You never know. It is feeling like a victory, though, that's for sure. All right, Kamano's down. They're going to use that blood token, it looks like. Yep, looks like it's a land in hand, maybe. Oh, it's a Voldaren, okay. And they get another Voldaren. Okay. That stinks. All right, at least they got some bodies to block with, so they're probably gonna hold those back. Nope, they scoop it up. They didn't want to see any more. I was gonna swing through with the 10/10, giving it lifelink, so I could imagine why they would, you know, scoop there. So, GG. All right, a fantastic first start to kick things off. You know, I added those cut downs a little bit later into the build. They seem to help there a lot in that early game, getting something, you know, taking care of that Bloodthirsty Adversary out of the way quickly. I think that made a big difference, honestly. We had a different card in that slot, but it just wasn't doing a whole lot for us. What is with these hands, man? These 2 landers. Do I keep this? I think this one's not keepable, right? We have to get so lucky on the land drops. I want to keep you so bad, but I've been seeing so much mono red that I think the life gain from the Titan late game is going to be really important. All right, we got a touch of the Spirit Realm. Ooh, it's going to be, okay, I see. Definitely going to kill that. Cannot have that lingering around for too long. Slowing them down again with a cut down. A cut down clearly coming into play here pretty often for us, so I think it's a really nice addition to the deck. And this is a no-brainer play, I think, here. And they're gonna kill it, it looks like, or do something to it. Fateful Absence would be the play, I think. If it's instant speed and they have something for it, that would be the card I can think of here. I can't imagine, you know, an exiling effect being instant speed. Maybe it's a touch of the Spirit Realm just holding priority. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is, which I would, you know, hope they would use on me. That'd be great. Not like that. Blink my creature. All right, that's fine. All right, we do get the boat into play. Now we're online, and they use the Touch of the Spirit Realm for my creature, which is great because this does actually hit artifacts. So let's hope they don't have another one, and they wasted it on the lesser of the artifacts. Let's go. We're almost to that elusive Titan of Industry. And I mean, against this Selesnya build here, I don't see how they're going to come back from a Titan of Industry. I really don't. Another boat, not super helpful, unless they exile the first one, of course. They get to bring back the little 2/2 now. That's tough. It's a good card, man. It's a really good card, being able to double up on the effects of their spells, especially the exiling effects. You hate to see that. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to allow it. I'm going to allow it and not go with the Touch of the Spirit Realm because we have enough mana now to get this Titan in. This is fine. So even if, let's say, they do exile both of my creatures and artifacts on the field that we currently have, I'll be able to answer back with a Titan, blowing up that enchantment, or that, yeah, enchantment, and getting both of them back. So this is fine. Second Titan of Industry. Yeah, they're in trouble, man. Oh, brother. I have what you call the perfect answer to their build. Things are going to get really ugly next turn for them. Borrowed time. Yep, I figured that was going to be something. Copy the effect. There goes the Spirited Companion, which is good for me because I get to draw another card when I answer that with the Titan. Help yourself, my friend. Help yourself. Here we go. I have the Gix's command too, which I could have just dropped there and just completely gutted them, but I'd rather do this. Shield counters don't matter because it's all exiling effects from the opponent. It's not destroy effects, so it doesn't matter. And we say go. All right, here we go. We're going to be able to bounce the Titan of Industry every turn. Potentially 2 Titan of Industries every turn. How annoying. All right, fair enough. Oh, they're taking the Titan and probably the golden boat, right? I hope they don't take the boat. I hope they take the token. That'd be great. Take my token. Take my token. The 4/4. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. All right. The reason I'm so excited about that is because now the boat's going to come, you know, it's going to have no summoning sickness next turn, which means we're going to be able to blink 2 Titans. Allow it. Oh, I could have crewed up. What am I doing? I could have crewed up and killed one of those 1/1s. I'm so excited about my next play. I wasn't thinking. All right. This is going to be a really, really crazy play. Here it comes, Johnny. We'll be seeing you. This is going to be an absolutely absurd play. Like, you have no idea how, like, their entire board is going to get completely cleared out here. Their entire board. This is going to be crazy. They have something. It's clearly a Touch of the Spirit Realm, but they're looking at that like, wait, that only helps them out. And I have to kill this so I can clear the way for my 3/6 to come through. Here we go. They could do the Touch of the Spirit Realm on my Golden Argosy before I attack, but they did not, so it's already on the stack. This is pretty wild, guys. They're not gonna like this, that's for sure. They're not gonna like this. I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm going to basically blow up, you know, the Weaver, as well as the Touch of the Spirit Realm. Start with the Weaver. And there's the scoop. I knew that was gonna, I was like, I'm waiting for them to scoop here. I wonder how long it's gonna take, but there they go. They did not want to see any more of that. Now that is what I call blink action, man. That was what exactly this deck was supposed to do. That was amazing. What a fun game. Holy cow. Those Titans, man. Those Titans were gnarly. Absolutely gnarly. Oh, this is much better hand than what we've been getting. This is for sure a better hand. So we'll keep it for sure. This is good. We might be seeing a Blood Tithe Harvester here, which we can cut down immediately. Yep. We'll be seeing ya. All right. And I did elect to play a Black Source last turn because of the Blood Tithe Harvester, you know, possibility. So, excuse me. So I did elect to slow down the Spirited Companion play, and I am going to take the Spirited Companion play over the Stomper play. Sorry, because the Stomper is going to be pretty useless at first until we get later in the game. So I'm going to wait. Jeez, man, tough. And I'm sorry, I try to walk away from the mic. I really hope that didn't come through too bad. That cough was just my throat. Being sick, man. Gotta love it. They clearly have another Shieldred in hand, because why would they throw away the second one there? I'm sorry, that one there. So we got to be on the lookout for that. That's going to be really annoying and frustrating, but you know what, we can get through it, I think, if we stop drawing lands, that is. And we're going to thin the deck out even further here, so hopefully we can stop drawing lands. That'd be great. Let's no attack. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. Another Harvester. 3 Harvesters in a row. Not a bad card. They killed the Stomper. Okay. I mean, it's a good trade. I see why they would do it, but a little unexpected if I'm being honest. All right. Unfortunately, can't play both. Sure, another green source. And no attacks. Had I gotten another green source that last turn instead of a white source, we could have played double Stomper, but I couldn't have imagined drawing a third Stomper after drawing 18 lands in a row. So Shuffler seems to be, you know, up to its shenanigans, and we're going to have to deal with it. They're clearly struggling to hit a 4th land. We can't stop drawing lands, so we'll see who comes out on top because of it. Should I give them their 4th land here to save my Stomper? I could blow one of these up to save my Stomper, but then it gives them a Shieldred. I don't think the Shield... I have to let it go. I think the Shieldred's too dangerous. The fact that they haven't been able to play it, it's probably been crushing them. Dang it, they have a Fable, which fixes that problem pretty quickly. I really thought and considered to blow that up, but I didn't think it was the right move. All right, that's got to be the last planes in my deck, I've got to imagine, right? Because I can't stop drawing lands, man. This is crazy. 43 cards left in my deck. It's got to be every land gone, right? I mean, pretty close to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the odds of not drawing a land are pretty high now. Let's hope that hope we can actually draw it, or if we're about to find out how busted this Shuffler is right here, right now. Let's go. Oh my god. You know what's crazy is I said the other day, I was talking about how we had a game where the flooding was potentially the worst I had ever seen in my entire life, and here we are, the very next video, and we're topping it. This might be 2 videos from then, but we're topping it right now. This is absurd. There's not a card in our hand that's not playable though, which is great. If we top deck our 10 mana, you know, 10/10 reach, we can play it. We have 10 lands, so yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. All right, I really needed Shieldred dead. I really can't stand Shieldred. Shieldred just does too much for the opponent, and it's just super annoying. If we start drawing cards, we're gonna get really far behind. So let's just play everything we have out and hope for the best here. Hope for the best. We have no hand, so Liliana's +1 only hurts them, so that's good. This is probably one of the only few cases where having no cards is better than having cards. Do they dare to +1 just to get their loyalty up? We'll find out. Okay, so now they can double block though, which is tough. Which does open up Liliana if they do plus to have a -2 mechanic to kill something later. Yeah, this isn't great. They're in a good spot. They're in a good spot. Bankbuster, even better. An even better spot. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I almost don't believe it, you know? It's just like, this is not actually possible, right? 1, 2, and then a 3 stompers. 3 stompers. 1, 2, 3 spells, and 12, 13, 14 lands. Seems right. Checks out. Oh, man. Oh, that checks out. All right, so only 10 cards out of my 40 are lands. 10. That's it. So we have 30 cards in this deck. Oh, man. 3-1. That might come in handy with my own creatures. I don't know. Do I exile something of theirs? Like their Bankbuster? I don't think so. I'll pass the turn. It could come in handy, like I said, if I draw into a Titan of Industry, right? And we drop the Titan of Industry, blow up their Bankbuster, we can replay the Titan of Industry, you know what I mean? So let's just wait and hope for the best here. They're drawing cards. They're doing some stuff. Also could blink something like a Spirited Companion or a Circuit Mender, which draws those cards. We'll see. There's better things, I think, to use my Touch of the Spirit Realm on to progress my game instead of trying to disrupt theirs. Even though I don't know, man. I don't know what the right call is. I think the right call would have been not to draw 15 lands, and we probably would have been okay. But you know, it happens. It happens. Little late for that. I am happy though. It's, you know, let's just get it into play and be done with it. You guys are probably asking why I'm not playing that land. I'm just pretending like it's an extra card. Because if we draw into another land, we can play it, and then we'll have another land in hand. And this, trust me, it's not important. We don't need it. We don't need to play it. We're just trying to hopefully throw the opponent off. Ay, ay, ay. I think it's better to protect the boat than it is to hold the Touch of the Spirit Realm for something else. This is just, the boat is too important to not have. And that's not the first Abrade I've seen. There's one there too, so that's 2. 2 Abrades down. Let's hope they don't have a third. Hopefully no third Abrade. Okay. Straight attack for 5. We're down to 6. Gonna need some help here. Gonna need some help here. Opponent's got so many cards, and that's 6 damage. Yep, that's GG's. You know what? It was kind of a foregone conclusion a while back. I just wanted to see maybe we get lucky enough to hit a Titan of Industry, because it can gain 10 life, you know, something like that. But not our game. All right, you know what? Not even mad at it. Not even mad at it. It happens, man. Everyone gets mana flooded. Everyone gets mana screwed at some point, and I mean, some are worse than others. That was up there. That was definitely up there. But it wasn't because of the way we played. It was just unfortunate. We have a great starting hand here. I mean, this mana couldn't be more perfect for our curve. Couldn't it be more perfect? Boop. And we're up against Rakdos. Hopefully it's not one of those sack these Rakdos tokens and gain or deal extra damage with this enchantment. This new enchantment that deals an extra point of damage for artifacts and red sources is nuts. It's so hard to get around and beat. I do have a lot of life gain in my hand though, and a Titan coming, so if it is artifacts, I've got a pretty good hand for it. Logomos. Okay, so this is a sacrifice type of deck. Okay. Interesting. Now, I am willing to block with the Spirited Companion against this, and they don't send it. Smart. Smart. Do we go Stomper because it gets us into an early Titan? I guess we can do that at any point, right? Yeah, let's go with the Mender first. I want to get that life gain, and it's a better body to block with, obviously, because we can't block with the Stomper. Get down the boat next turn regardless, and then after that, we'll start playing things like the Stomper and, you know, blinking it. All right, the opponent might have missed a land drop here. No attacks, okay. Do they have a sacrifice spell that can get them cards? Maybe like a... Gosh, I forgot the card's name, but it gives them 2 cards. It's basically like the old village rights. A bargain? No, it's an Obnixilis. Okay. Cool.
I don't need respect, just obedience.
Obnixilis is a good one.
So some chaos.
It is a good one. We'll decline.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
All right. And we all know the next play here. The good old boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. All right. These obs are going to be hard to deal with. They're going to be really difficult for me to have to work around. We might be taking a lot of damage here for the next couple of turns. It is what it is, though. As long as we can get the Stomper down next turn, that'll be 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so if we can go Stomper next turn, we could potentially be into a Titan of Industry the following turn. I like it. I also like the fact that it's created a second devil there. That seemed pretty redundant if you ask me, but you know what? I guess I'll take it. All right, I do have a really good block here with these this Golden Argosy, so. Okay. We can't block the devil, because if we block the devil, they can throw the 1 fireball at they can throw the 1 fireball at the Spirited Companion, so we can't have that. Yep, that thing's gonna grow pretty quickly. All right, let's begin. Let's begin the ramp to the Titan. Titan does blow up the weather light completed though, so that'll be good. Let's go with green source, sure. We need a lot of green. And we send this in for these 2. Now 2, 3, 4. Okay, they can't kill it. Good. Good, good, good. I thought maybe they could kill it there with their power and toughness, being able to throw that fireball at me, but they cannot. And I drew a perfect card here. This is actually phenomenal. We can do a cut down now. This is great. All right, they blow up the Spirited Companion. I guess I should have, you know, in the long term, anticipated a few steps ahead and realized they were probably gonna blow up the Spirited Companion, so I should have just exiled it anyways. But I was trying to leave it back for a block, but I didn't. I also didn't anticipate picking up that cut down, so I should have definitely exiled the Companion on second thought. It's all good though. We're back to 17. A Titan's coming down next turn. They're pretty cleared out as far as what their board state looks like, and they've only got 4 mana to work with, so we're not going to exactly be seeing a bunch of cards hit the field here. We'll eat some damage, no problem. I am afraid of a little bit of a potential removal on this. We did see the, you know, a Braid last game, which was annoying.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
I think we got this though, man. The longer this game is dragged out, the better the better shape we're going to be in. Ooh, they send it through. I'm actually super happy about that because they had a triple block on the boat. Now they don't. No triple block for them. All right, we're gonna be destroying artifact, gaining 5. Don't need any more land, which is why I'm not crewing the Stomper. And oh, we get a great card here. That's going to sweep the whole board up for us. And the opponent's only going to be able to save 1 of these obs if they want to, or they can just leave their Golem back and eat both of them. All right, cool. Does that mean they have another one? Probably. Now we get a Titan back. Let's not forget. And then we take away their Fable and get a 4/4 body. Let's go. 2 great blockers on the field now. We're back to 17. Everything's looking sweet. We have a sweeper, more cards in hand than they do. This is going extremely well. We can get back to Companion if we want to. We also have the ability to gain about, you know, 9 life next turn, which is pretty absurd. You know, that would be good if I didn't have a Titan on the field. Unfortunate for them. That would normally be very good, but not in this case. All right, they really wanted that treasure, which makes sense for a bigger Silex, possibly. That's a good hit. I am going to go with this, though. And this. All right. Send both these through. Now, all of these are going to come back even bigger and badder than before. All these prototype type creatures, they're going to come back even bigger. And we're going to gain even more life off of the one. And the opponent takes most of the damage, which I kind of expected them to. Not a big surprise. Surprised they even blocked the 1, honestly. They had so much life total to work with. And now they got 1 mana or 1 powered fireball to throw in my face. End the turn. Here comes the team. Here comes the team. Create a 4/4. Destroy the Silex. Gain 6 life. Circuit Mender gains us 2. Now we got a 5/4 flyer. What are you going to do, my friend? Let's go. Let's go, dude. Oh, this is why I play Magic right here, guys. This is why I play Magic. All right. Another Stomper, not bad. Not bad at all. I have the Flesh Gorger, which we can pay 3 for, and it'll be, you know, it's full 7 side because we have the boat. You know, we just saw how good it can be with these other prototype creatures. You know, we bring them in for the cheap side, bring them back out as the bigger side, and that'll do it, man. Very solid game. That is going to conclude today's gameplay portion of the video. We are going to break the deck down and talk about it a little bit further. But before I do so, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who made it this far and let you guys know I appreciate that, because it helps a ton with the YouTube algorithm when you stick around this long in videos. So thank you. I appreciate your support. And with that being said, let's take a look at today's deck, man. We've got a good one, man. This one was a lot of fun. So like I said, we found some cheeky ways to work with these prototype cards with this, you know, Phyrexian Flesh Gorger on our Mardu deck when we blinked it with our, you know, Spirit Realm. It was a question that was posed in our stream, and I wasn't sure how it worked, so I tried it, and it does work exactly how you think it does. So basically, the Flesh Gorger came in at a 3/3. We blinked it. It came back in as a 7/5. Pretty ridiculous when you're paying all this cheap mana for these prototype creatures and you're basically blinking them for no additional mana with these, you know, the boat. Basically, you just keep attacking in. You blink these creatures over, and they come back as the bigger forms of the card. Really, really cool idea. So I decided to build an entire deck around that idea. So, of course, Golden Argosy was the first card in the deck. From there, I had to decide which prototype creatures I thought were the best. There were a handful of really good ones that we had to narrow it down to, but it turns out green, black, and white were the best, in my opinion. Obviously, Rust Goliath for 5, turning this into a 10/10. Pretty solid. We have... excuse me. I gotta get over the sickness. We have the Boulder Branch Golem. This one's really cool because as soon as it hits the battlefield, we're gaining 3, right? And then we blink it, gaining another 6. That's 9 total life gain in a single turn, which this one turned out to be very, very good for us. Obviously, we know the Flesh Gorger, fantastic card. A 7/5 menace, you know, lifelink creatures, insane. But this card right here was interesting. I think this one was very important to the deck too, and I think it, you know, it didn't showcase it how important it can be in a lot of cases, but it is really good because we can give flying to the Golden Argosy, because there's been a lot of cases where I wanted to attack with the boat, but couldn't quite get it through because there was, like, I don't know, let's say a Shieldred in the way, right? So we can give this, you know, this creature can give the boat flying, and then it will exile itself, which is really, really good. And then, of course, I went with a bunch of really good ETB effects, the same sort of creatures I run all the time: Spirited Companion, Stomper from Ramp, Circuit Mender, and Titan. All these things get a lot of value when they're being blinked in and out because of their ETB effects. So they made a ton of sense in the build. And then from there, I needed to utilize a bit of removal, because aggro is a problem. So I decided to go with Gix's Command, because this has been a very reliable sweeper for me lately, and I've been having a ton of fun with it. But basically, Gix's Command is, you know, a very, very versatile card that I can get a lot of value out of. Not to mention, it can give lifelink to one of my creatures, which could be super helpful. And then we went with Touch of the Spirit Realm because, again, we can use this to blink our own creatures, or we can use it to exile something from our opponent that's problematic. So works kind of as a double-edged sword. All right, yeah, that's a bad thing. Not a double-edged sword, but basically works as a dual purpose item. And then, of course, we have Cut Down because I needed to get a little bit of an early start. We don't really start the game if you don't draw a Spirited Companion, that is. We don't start the game till turn 3. So Cut Down needed to be added in here for some early interaction to just kind of get us going. Because once we get into the late game, typically we're going to outvalue the opponent, but it takes a little while to get there. So, but yeah, guys, super fun build, super fun deck. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. That's going to end today's video, and we'll be back again hopefully tomorrow. I say hopefully because I have been struggling to get some of these videos done this weekend. It's been a very busy one for me. So we're going to keep trying to pump out these videos every day this week. Should be the rest of this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then from there, we'll take the break on the weekend like usual, back to 5 days a week, normal schedule. I'm just trying to post extra videos this week because of the new set being released. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. But that'll conclude today's video, guys. Before I get out of here, huge shout out to the Mardu Mob. The Mardu Mob. Check it out. The Mardu Mob. You guys are amazing. If you guys don't know the Mardu Mob, it's the membership program here on the channel. So they help support the channel through this monthly membership. So I got to give them a huge shout out and thank you, of course, at the end of every video to let them know I do appreciate everything. And it means the world to me. It honestly does. It helps keep the channel afloat. Helps keeping me pushing and motivated to do, you know, what I'm doing. So thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. With that being said, though, guys, that'll conclude today's video, and we will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Until next time, peace out.
like a hat trick. The name is Fizz, you know Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.